Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's the 27th of June, 2023. We're going to talk about Nvidia today and try to figure out who's behind the selling that occurred yesterday in the market. The volume came in yesterday, and as well, we did receive an indicator of weakness on our chart. A push to go down bar was generated, so we need to take note. Now, before I get started into all that, you guys can already see on the screen that I did a price prediction in Nvidia all the way back on the 19th of May. So we anticipated that price in Nvidia was going to go higher, and here it is today. It has exceeded past our ultimate area of TP in Nvidia. 7.06% was created there. Or if you were to get out the market on the last trade of yesterday, that has turned into 28.25% movement higher. Now let's go ahead and get rid of it. And you guys can tell that we are definitely trading in unterrain territory, undeveloped land for price action in Nvidia. The market was doing a fantastic job, just taking a sweet time, going higher. And then after earnings came out, market completely went berserk. Okay. So these lines down here is not really applicable at this moment. We can still extend this line here as a gauge as to, okay, we could see price in Nvidia come all the way down to 350, 340. We can see that. But I think we need to focus a little bit more closer to where the price action has accumulated. So this is the most current, and bring that back. This is the most current trend into the market in Nvidia, right? We saw this market here, and let me zoom in because I want to make this no confusion here. The market started this a very short-term trend here, June the 8th, all the way until the 22nd of June. It was trending higher. Okay, the market topped out at $440. Price outside of that trend line fell below it just yesterday. And not only did price trade below that trend line, look at the indicator. This is an indicator of weakness. Market now is telling us that someone is selling their stocks. A very widespread, high volume, breaking the trend. Someone is selling. So we can take this uptrend that we created and turn it into a downtrend. Okay. That's the first thing we can do. Once you see a trend break, it's breaking for a reason. And once it breaks, then you need to follow the next trend that's going to begin. Next thing you need to focus in on is, okay, we have identified a downtrend now. Next, where do you think the buyers are at? Because there's still people here in Nvidia's market that think price is a buy once they see price go lower. This is the first area here. This is where buyers are located. This is the first area, and this is the second area. Okay. So we're anticipating price in Nvidia to go lower. These two lines is where we could expect buyers to come into the market and try to keep the price from falling further. Okay. Let's take a look at Nvidia on the 2-day chart. And this is the last completed 2-day price bar. Okay. So what do we have? Again, you see another indicator of weakness and of fake. This is tricking people into thinking that the market in Nvidia was a buy, when in the end of the completion of this 2-day price bar, the market ended on the low end. Okay. Take a look at Nvidia on the 3-day chart. I'm just going to show you the chart. I'm not going to try to persuade you into thinking that price is either a buy or a sell. I'm just going to show you the chart. The chart is telling us these things. What do you see here on the 3-day time frame? Another indicator of weakness, a push to go down bar. So from what we have seen, even here on the 5-day time frame, another indicator of weakness is seen. There's some weakness here on the chart to where I will have to say that price is prepared to go lower. Now, when I say that, I don't want you all to think that I'm telling you it's going to crash, it's going to plummet, but it looked like the market is trying to take a breather. And those two horizontal lines, which is on my chart, is how we are going to look at how low price could potentially go. Can it go a lot lower than that? Of course. We've already seen the market in Nvidia grab $400. But given the consecutive amount of time frames that we do see weakness, the next area will have to be around 380 to like 375. That would have to be the next area in the market in Nvidia. And then outside of that, this spread is so big in Nvidia right here that you would have to contemplate that we could see the market in Nvidia come all the way down and test 335. Now, I'm not going to put that on a chart just yet because we have a long way to go, and this stock is definitely bullish, but it's just something that we need to consider. All right. So we're going to look for price in Nvidia to go lower. Okay. We're already trading at 408.80 in the pre-market. I'm going to hold another target. This is going to be my first target though, 400. Seeing the price come back down and hit that. My second target is going to be like 385. Then my third is going to be 375, 376. Okay. Those would be my targets. So let me put that on the chart while I'm talking about it. So we'll do it on the close from yesterday. Okay. And those targets were the first one was here at 400. Okay, that's our first target. It's not a lot, 1.68%. I get it, especially if I do see continued strength coming into the market right there around 400. That tells us that buyers are holding price. Second target, but looking at the daily time frame and those indicators that were created, my second target would have to be 385. That's 5.06%. My third target is going to be around 375, 376, which is 7.3% move to the downside. And we're going to continue to be weak into the market in Nvidia unless we see the price ultimately break our downtrend line. So we're just going to extend this over. And let's say price breaks above the all-time high again, which is around like 8.25%. Then we have to come in and change our analysis. All right, so that is it. I am done. Go ahead and give me your thoughts about what do you guys think about Nvidia? Do you think it's time for the market to take a break? Because from what I've seen on the chart, it looks that way. But you may think something different. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profitability. And as always, trade different.